Hello, good morning and welcome to Craft with Bella Jane. As you can see, I've been very busy over the last few months, and I'm going to show you some of the things I've been doing, and I'm going to be hopefully attending a craft fair. I've joined a society and I'm hoping to be in a craft fair before Christmas, so I'll give you a bit of an idea of what I've been doing. So put those on the floor. These are falling out. These are works in progress. These are the little Christmas hedgehogs, but they're actually from last year, so I just thought I'd finish them off and take them along with me. So there's two of them. And there's another one which is finished. They're so sweet, aren't they? Now I don't even know what you can see, to be honest. It's such a long time since I've done a video on here. There he is. This little fat body. I think I might stuff the next ones a bit more than this. Yeah, he's completely finished. Just needs the label on. There we are. So that's that. A red and white one. Here's a royal blue one. And I think that's, oh no, one more. There's a little burgundy one with a pink face. Oh, it's rather sweet, isn't it? Yeah, so there's those. I think there's 7 of them all together that need finishing. Anyway, welcome, and I'm sorry I've been off for a while. Been concentrating on the summer things with my Explore with Bella Jane and Jess channel. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I've been concentrating on Explore with Bella Jane channel, and that's been going really well. And in the meantime, I've been making these baskets. So the thing I'm doing at the moment with Craft with Bella Jane is baskets, bags and bowls. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Baskets, bags and bowls. These are just a few bits and pieces that I've been making. Some tassels. That's a fatter one. There is another tassel. I've lost it. I don't know where it is. Some little flowers just to go on the bowls. There we are. And this is one of my bowls. This is one of the early creations. So we'll just use that to put bits and pieces in. Okay, now when the bowls are finished and I've brushed them all and I've picked out any little dog hairs from Jess, I pop them in a bag. So we've got 2 in here. Sorry about the rustling noise. So these are 2 pink ones. Now they still need to be embellished, and they still need to have the Craft with Bella Jane label to go on them. So these are just 2 with ribbons in them. So that's a heavier one than this one. So that's those. Now here's a blue one. I've started embellishing this one. This has got beads and ribbon around the edge. Now this is just a basic stitch. It's just a single crochet base, and then straight up the sides, and then a slip stitch border around the top, and then sewn some beads on. I'm a bit hoarse today, excuse my voice. So that's that one. This one was a very it's very thin. It's got handles. It's just a single it's a sort of Aran weight, but it's just a single thread. So it came out quite, you know, it's quite light, it's not very sturdy, but you know, it's fine. There we are. And then these are made out of the, do you remember I made the teddy, that was a brooch I made, which I'm going to sew on the front. Oh, excuse me, sneezy today. Yeah, that's going to go on the front of there. Now this is that soft teddy bear wool that I made, the crocheted teddy bears with some wool left over. And that's for that. Put that. They all usually fit inside. Most of them fit inside each other, so quite handy to store. And that's just a bit, it's not a very good one actually, but it's just a bit of fluorescent yarn that I had. It's a double strand, and then it's got the slip stitch, about 3 rows of slip stitch border at the top. And this one is 2 strands again, and there's a bow on there but nothing else at the moment, so that needs more embellishing. Now then, here's a large Christmas basket. I don't know what you can see of it. Flat base. 3 strands in that. 3 strands of double knitting in there. And I love these big ones, and they've got handles. I mean, this is like a sort of medium sized. But yeah, they're great, aren't they? Lovely, love those. That needs some sort of embellishment, not sure what yet. 2 strands of double knit. It's got a fleck in it, this, and I keep thinking it's something that needs picking off. So you see, like there, you keep thinking there's something needs picking off, and of course it doesn't. And then 1 row of slip stitch, safari silk bow on there. Now I have no idea what I'm going to charge for these, so if you've got an idea, maybe you could give me an idea in the comments below, because I just don't know. This one, I love these small ones. And then I've just made some little pins, the fat bulb pins, I can't remember what they're called now, with some beads on. So they're not quite finished, as I say. And there's another one with the same little bow and a flat a bead pin with some beads on it. There we are. Now I don't know that you want to see every single one that I've made. So there's 3 more in there, another one with a flower and some beads, another one with some voile around the top. Now this one is a t-shirt. Oh, it's got a massive hole in the bottom of there, but there we are. I couldn't get it to go any tighter. It was a new t-shirt, relatively new anyway, so I couldn't. It was quite stiff when it was made. Just checking I'm still recording, because I don't want to have done this and it all be for nothing. Yeah, so this is t-shirt material. Now it makes a really solid bowl, but it's not very forgiving. You see there, my edging isn't wonderful. It's got a bit of a slant on it. Now I've since found what to do about that, but there we are. And there's some ribbon that I thought I might put around the top. So that's something different. There's all of these. There's this bag, this big one, and I've done some pom-poms and some ribbon. And then there's this one. Oh, I quite like this one. It's not finished again, but sewn some lace on the top of this one. And then some beads. Yeah, I like that one. That's a nice one. That one, quite like that. It's quite lightweight. I've lost my pom-pom maker, so I've been making these by hand, but I'm going to have to buy another pom-pom. I think I left it when I worked at the nursing home. I think I left it there. There's another bow. Another fat one in there. This is where it all started, with one of these that I made for my granddaughter. This was some yarn that I got from a charity shop. It's really bobbly. Yeah, so I made one of those for my granddaughter, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make more of those. So yeah, I made a load more. And then, now most of these are downstairs, but I've started making some Christmas ones. So that's got, it's made out of, it's not cotton, but it's like a cotton yarn, and I've put some beads around the edges of that one, and I've got a bit of ribbon inside. This one, this is two, yeah, it's got two threads together of, I think it's more of an Aran weight, and then some beads and a ribbon. And as I say, these all need more more embellishments. So yeah, there's another one there made out of that teddy bear yarn. And then I made one with a lid, which, you know, I mean, the base is fine, but the lid's a bit wonky, but, you know, it's okay. That was not a very good, that one went a bit round instead of staying flat. I mean, because I use all sorts of scrap yarns, sometimes it's a bit difficult to know which size of hook to use. I think this is I used 2 balls together of this variegated yarn, and I cut it about so that I got the colours that I wanted in the places that I wanted. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, it's, you know, it's fine, it's just a bit random, isn't it? Right, so I've got loads. And like I say, downstairs I've got a whole stack more of the Christmas ones. Anyway, I thought I'd pop in and just say hello and give you a quick video. What I'll do is I'll put a tutorial up on how to make these baskets. They are ridiculously easy to make. This is another one that I made by isolating the colours of the variegated yarn, and I used a grey chunky, I think, 2 strands, and then on this one I did the slip stitch border, which makes the top quite strong. Yeah, so a bit more to do on these. These are really old, these labels. I got them and didn't use them. So that was in the days of Bella Jane Knits, handmade in Wales. But I mean, craft with Bella Jane is everything, so I'm going to use these on my baskets until I've used them all up. And then I've seen some absolutely stunning leather ones, which there'll only be room to put Bella or BJ maybe. I could put craft with BJ, something like that on them. Yeah, so they're like little square, well, square or oblong you can get, and then they've got a hole in either end and you just stitch them on. They're really, really, really lovely. Anyway, there we go, we'll leave it at that, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.